Sometime. Very early? Yeah.
Go now, yeah?
Drag, isn't it? Okay, cheers.
And then they came back and they said he's dead.
The three surviving members of the Beatles were saddened when John Lennon was shot and killed in 1980 outside his apartment building in New York City. It was a difficult moment for them all, and one of them used songwriting, the one thing that had always been constant in his life, as a way to process his loss and go on. In the most recent installment of his podcast, Paul McCartney, A Life in Lyrics, the ex-Beatle talked extensively about the song he composed after the tragedy, Here Today. In her own words, the song is basically a memory song and a love song to John. He continued by saying that the song's inspiration wasn't really significant. It has nothing to do with the most significant discussion they had or the most poignant experience they had with the Beatles. Rather, in the song, he is described as recalling moments from our relationship and the millions of things we have shared. From simply hanging out in each other's living rooms or bedrooms to taking walks down the street or taking rides in cars. Writing the melancholic Here Today was an experience McCartney described as very moving and very emotional. The Grammy winner stated, "I'm just sitting in this empty room thinking about John and realizing that I've lost him." He went on to say that Here Today, which he called powerful, did assist him in dealing with the loss and in grieving. The song's composition served as therapy for the hit song, allowing McCartney to talk to him and find a form of solace in the process. Somehow I can be with him again, McCartney thought to herself. The song Here Today was released on McCartney's Tug of War album in 1982. The song from his #1 full-length album, which went on to receive multiple significant Grammy nominations, was never made available as a single. Even if some of the other tracks on the album, like Ebony and Ivory featuring Steve Wonder, may have taken precedence over it, a lot of devoted fans still regard it as a crucial McCartney record. A new podcast called Paul McCartney, A Life in Lyrics, produced by Pushkin and iHeart Podcasts, shows the Beatle narrating tales of how he composed some of his most famous and best-loved songs. McCartney discussed the show, which has been given a second season renewal, with poet Paul Muldoon.